Good morning. And I just about spun out of the little new stool thing that Tiff got me for Christmas. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Tuesday. It is supposed to be in the 60s in Arkansas today, and I could not be more excited. You know, we got record snowfall last week. I don't know, somebody said that, I heard on the radio this morning that Dairy Queen in not that I'm encouraging anybody to go to Dairy Queen, but they're doing 20-cent cones today because we got 20 inches of recordable snow in Arkansas. Guys, it broke every record you could possibly imagine. The coldest February broke the record. Most snowfall in every single county in Arkansas broke the record. Most overall snowfall broke the record. I mean, in crazy weather, crazy. Were you part of that polar vortex last week that just crushed the South? It was nuts. It was crazy. It was awful. It was cold. But the snow's almost gone. The sun is shining, and we are back on track to have us a great end of month and run into March. We're into March like a lion. Super excited about that. Okay. So today we're going to talk about, well, first, you probably want to know who I am that's running my mouth about these crazy stuff that's going on. So my name is Amy Smith-Hightower. I'm a ketogenic meal planner and mentor from Batesville, Arkansas. I've lost over 100 pounds following the ketogenic diet since March of 2017. With that, we also formed a totally free keto community. Totally free. If you're not part of the community to get the free weekly meal plan, the constant encouragement, our macros video, all the good stuff is in the group. Just write "You Can Keto" in the comments below, and me or one of my amazing inner circle will get you the link to join. Also, if you share this video out so we can get more people on, that would be awesome. We picked 3 winners from this from a prize pack, and you guys will get a prize pack mailed directly to you from the You Can Keto team. We're super excited about those as well. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. You want to talk about the elephant in the room? Macros. Okay, what the heck are macros? And I'm going to give you guys some tips on the easiest way to track those. Drop an emoji in the comments below. An emoji, whatever emoji you want, if you struggle to track your macros. Just drop an emoji in the comments below. That would be awesome. That way I can see who needs help with where. I have a macros video that has over 100,000 views on YouTube. It's on YouTube, but it's also at the very top post in the You Can Keto community. It literally breaks down exactly how to set up your macros. Exactly. I use the Keto Diet blog. Like I said, the macros, the link is in the group. So you just want to write You Can Keto in the comments below, and we will definitely get you the link to the macros video. For sure, without a doubt, just write You Can Keto. But it has the breakdown of exactly how to set your macros. Today, we're not going to talk about setting your macros. We are going to talk about, I'm going to tell you the main points of the macros, yes, but we're going to talk about easier ways to track your macros. Tips that I've learned over my years. Guys, I still track my macros, just so you know. Because when I don't, I get way off track. And I notice that I am not paying attention to what I put in my mouth. And that is huge on keto. Because you got to be accountable, guys. If you're not putting it in your, let's say you're using Carb Manager, okay? And you go eat a handful of pistachios and you don't put it in your Carb Manager app, you still ate the food. That's what people don't understand. They're like, okay, my macros are good, but you guys forget to put your snacks in, or you underestimate. Like, you're like, oh, that's 4 ounces of meat and it's 10 ounces of meat. Stuff like that. Like, that is to me is a huge problem. I've done it. I have literally done that, guys. And just because this is one of those notes, grab your pen, grab your paper. This one's important. Super important. If you put it in your mouth, you need to track it. There's some supplements you don't have to. I don't do my coffee and creamer, my Modere stuff because of the way it's digested. But for the most part, snacks, food, anything that you put in your mouth, you need to track. Does that make sense? Anything that you put in your mouth goes in the Carb Manager, because that's where people get in trouble, is they forget to put it in their Carb Manager. But guess what? You didn't forget to eat it. It's in your body. So that's super important. Super, super important. Number 1, put everything that goes in your mouth into your Carb Manager. Number 2, and I'm going to talk about Carb Manager because I know a lot of people don't like the new changes and they are doing more rollouts. Actually, they sent an email to our community. I know Catherine's been talking to them back and forth about their updates, etc. They are fixing some things. Give them some time. I still love that app. I use the free version. I use it all the time. It's what I use. Is Carb Manager. Senza or something like that. If those of you who use that, you can write it in the comments below. I don't exactly know that one. I don't have it, but I hear really, really good things about it. Oh, Kimberly loves the new changes. I do too. Like, I really like it. Like, so many people don't like it, but I do. Absolutely. Okay, so that is the apps that I use. Like, those are the Carb Manager is what I'm going to talk about because it's what I use personally. And it's so easy. The only thing I don't use on there is their grading scale. Sometimes they'll do like an 8 and F, and it's just based on what people put in. And sometimes that is not always the best answer to that. Okay. Number 2, why do some of my recipes not have the macros on it, right? Because, and this is important for this video, because different products have different values. Okay. What I mean by that is I'm just going to use Philadelphia cream cheese as an example. The Philadelphia cream cheese shows 0 carbs on it. The generic cream cheese, like the Walmart brand, the Kroger brand, etc., shows 1 carb on it. You know why? Because they use fillers and stuff in theirs. That's how it has, in Philadelphia it doesn't. So that is one of the only things that I'm like a solid believer on is Philadelphia cream cheese, just so you know. I buy cheaper, less expensive store brands of almost everything. 2 things I will not give up are my Philadelphia cream cheese and my Kettle and Fire bone broth. Both of those I will not use another kind. But that's super important, and I'm using that as an example because of the fact butter's the same way. Kerrygold butter has certain macros and the generic butter has other macros. So this is why I don't put macros on my recipes, because I need you guys to go to, it's totally free. It's www.happy.forks.com. You can enter your recipe with your exact macros, with your exact brands that you're using, and it will give you the macros for that recipe. So those are some major tips that I wanted to talk about on tracking your macros. One more tip, and then I'm going to cut it off, and I may have to do another video later because I've got some more stuff to say about this. I think we'll do one Thursday about this too. It'll be to be continued on Thursday. But the last thing I want to tell you is enter your day the night before. That is huge for me. That is a huge, write it down, plan it out. Enter in your phone what you're going to eat tomorrow. If it's not in there, you don't eat it. Does that make sense? That will help you stay on track and easier ways to track your macros. Go back and watch this. You're reading something again. www.happy.forks.com. Also, we have that over in the You Can Keto community as well. If you're not in our You Can Keto community, just write You Can Keto in the comments below. I'd love to help you out. Love to see you on the inside. Have a fantastic morning, and I will see you on the inside at You Can Keto.